Now let us take up our next question, which is question number 14. And the question asks us, how can we help in reducing the problem of waste disposal? Suggest any 3 methods. Guys, this question has come from the chapter Our Environment and has got a weightage of 3 marks. So you will have to suggest 3 methods. Here I'm going to show you more than 3 methods, but you can write any 3 of your choice in your exam. So the problem of waste disposal can be reduced by following ways. Number 1 I have with me is recycling. And I'm very sure that you have heard of the word recycling, where you keep on reprocessing any solid waste. So here we have the answer, that recycling different kind of solid waste like paper, plastics, etc. can be recycled, reprocessed. For example, waste paper is sent to the paper mill where it is reprocessed to make new paper. Now another method we have is composting. Composting is a very intelligent way of waste disposal, students, as here biodegradable, yes, biodegradable domestic waste such as leftover food, fruit and vegetable peels, leaves of potted plants, etc. They can be converted into compost. They can be converted into compost by burying them in a pit into the ground. Next we have biogas and manure. Guys, organic waste who are majorly cellulose rich can be acted upon by anaerobic microorganisms like methanogens, and this organic matter can be converted into something sensible as biogas. Biogas can be used as a fuel, and along with biogas, manure can also be produced. So yes, organic wastes can also be decomposed anaerobically. Please remember, this is the important thing, anaerobically to yield biogas and manure. So that's the third way of sewage disposal. Now next I have with me is burning. Guys, this is not my personal favorite because as it shows that burning, it's a methodology where what do? Solid combustible waste is burned and it causes air pollution. So that's the, I would say, the bad part. It's not an intelligent way of waste disposal. Now let's talk about another way of waste disposal, which is sewage treatment plants. Guys, sewage, first of all we need to understand what is sewage. Sewage is water which is polluted with human excreta. Yes, municipal waste water polluted with human excreta. Now the human excreta is organic matter. Now the water which is polluted with human excreta is sent to sewage treatment plant where certain aerobic bacteria, certain anaerobic bacteria work on this organic matter and clean the water, make it better, and then this water is released into water bodies. So that is sewage treatment. So the dirty drain water containing urine, feces, which is carried from our homes by underground pipes called as sewers is called sewage. Now sewage should always be disposed of by treating it in where? In sewage treatment plants, also known as STPs in short form. Now the treatment results in production of clean water which is then discharged into rivers, as I have just mentioned. Now students, as I said in the beginning also, any of those, any 3 of these will fetch you 3 good marks. So yes, you can have 3 out of 3 marks by writing any 3 methods. Now this question, question number 14, had a or. You have a choice in this question. So let us see the other part of this question, the or part of the question. So here we have the or part which says define an ecosystem. Draw a block diagram to show the flow of energy in an ecosystem. Now student, as I said that this question had a weightage of 3 marks. Here 1 mark is given to define the ecosystem. So even if you write down the definition, you still are going to have 1 marks. Then you have to draw a block diagram to show the flow of energy. This will give you 2 marks. Now let us see how do we write it in exams. The best way to write. So what is an ecosystem, students? The definition is here. All the interacting organisms in an area together with non-living constituents of the environment form an ecosystem. So remember, Ecosystem consists of biotic. Biotic means living. Bio means living. And abiotic means non-living. So ecosystem consists of biotic and abiotic components. And as I said, this definition is going to give you 1 mark. And then let's see the flow of energy in an ecosystem. And here you can see the flow of energy starts directly from sun. So we have sunlight. Sunlight is trapped by producers. Producers will use this sunlight and will synthesize their own food and also will be a source of food to herbivores. From herbivores will be eaten upon by carnivores, and carnivores will be in turn eaten upon by top carnivores, where lions and tiger play a key role. So students, this is a block diagram showing the flow of energy in an ecosystem. Please remember that the flow of energy in ecosystem is always unidirectional. This means that energy will always go in this direction. Energy cannot go back and forth, right? Will not go back to sun and then will come back to producers. That's not going to happen. So it is always unidirectional, and this is the right diagram to show it. And as I said, this is going to give you 2 marks. So in totality, you are going to have 3 out of 3 marks. So that was question number 14 coming from the chapter Our Environment. Let us move further to our next question.